What's happening, guys? So this is it. Survivor 43 is about to start. They're releasing the promos for each player. Last year, what I did was the picture-in-picture, and I talked about each player as they talked about them. And when they come to eight, I think 8 players, 9 players, then I went ahead and did a picture-in-picture. Even though this is copyrighted, this is CBS's content, they own it, I still like to give you guys the videos so you can see for yourself if you're not following them, and then you can see my reaction to each player. Now, I haven't watched these videos yet. I got somebody else to put it together for me. I think there's 8 players. I'm not sure on that, but we'll see the videos together and we'll react to them. That's all I got. Let's watch it. Well, I can't hear nothing, so that's not going to work. All right. Now let's see if this works.
My name is Jesse Lopez. I am 30 years old and I am a survey methodologist. I joined a gang as a teenager, and being gang affiliated,
oh wow,
like that, you have to stay on your toes. You have
gang
to
member.
Develop a level of street smarts. You have to be able to read a room. But
former gang member. Sorry.
Got my GED in juvenile hall. Went on to UC Berkeley. Went on to Duke, and now I have a PhD in political science.
Impressive.
Basically, I've spent 6 years studying how people vote. So this
how people vote,
sort of
huh?
like
So you're a professional
everything
now.
I've sort of
you
studied,
got
everything
it.
I've researched, but
okay.
It wasn't easy, going from sitting in a juvenile hall to getting a PhD at Duke. There's a lot of days where you doubt yourself, and I know that I'm going to doubt myself out here, right? But if I'm not afraid, I don't think I'm in the right spot. So I think in life, I've been incredibly lucky, but I've also been able to turn that luck and do something with it. And so I think that if I see an opportunity out here, if I get lucky out here, I'm going to know how to go all the way.
So in life, he has been incredible lucky. I wouldn't call it luck. I would call it drive, because you don't really get that many people in the reality world that was a gang member and then graduated from, what do you say, Duke? I think he said Duke. So no matter what college it was, that's pretty impressive that you go from one extreme to the other. And you do that on your own. So I like this guy. Now, him thinking that he can... I don't know who said it. I think Mike Tyson might have said it. Somebody like that. When you get punched in the mouth, everything changes. So... It's funny watching everyone's presentation to play Survivor, but when you get punched in the mouth, you're starving to death, everyone's mad at you, you're lonely, you miss your family, you get an aggression from other people, no matter what kind of aggression, things change. So that's going to be the interesting part. And him being a gang member, I don't know how long he was a gang member or what age it was. That's a pretty aggressive thing. So maybe he can handle it. We'll see. Let's keep going. Oh no.
My name is Mariah. I'm from Philly, and I'm a performing arts teacher for middle schoolers. Being a middle school performing arts teacher prepares me for Survivor because, first of all, I have to convince preteens that it's fun to sing, dance, and act. It's like the one stage in their life where they're closing into their bodies and they don't feel like being out and open. And I have to convince them that it's a cool thing to do. I think my fellow castmates are going to perceive me as a threat who has a strong social game because any space I step into, I want to leave it brighter than what I found it. So colors for me is kind of like my fuel, and my superpower is kicking people with color and punching them with joy. Like, I don't really care if you're having a great day. I'm going to see how you smile. Kick people with power. I'm coming to play. I'm coming to change the game, and I'm coming to win.
With color.
Drop the 3. Put a picture of me for season 43, because that's going to be the look of it. It's going to be 4 picture of Mariah. That's how it's going to look.
We have Mariah here that's bubbly, bunch of colors, got the rainbow earrings on a game show to win $1 million. So she is showing her who she is immediately to everyone. And let's see how that turns out for her. I did a thing with Keaton earlier, and I said that she was the one I liked. But now watching this and seeing the safe space thing, I think that she is going to be in trouble. Because let's see how many people she kicks with colors and punches with joy. Let's see how that works out for her after she hasn't eaten for 14 days. That's why I wish it was 39 days still. Because, I mean, let's see. Okay, next.
My name is Samuel Leotti. I'm 19 years old. I'm a pet cremator from Las Vegas,
Got a
Nevada.
child.
Survivor is a year older than I am. So it's such a unique experience to be out here at such a young age. But I 100% believe I will be the youngest winner in Survivor history. That's not cockiness. I truly believe I have what it takes to come out and outwit, outplay, and outlast everybody else. Because I put myself in a lot of positions where I've had to interact with a lot of different kind of people at such a young age. Like pet cremation, you know, people are at their lowest of lows when they lose a pet.
That's
you
right.
You gotta be able to read the room, go in there and get the job done. In fast-paced, high-pressure situations, somebody like me, I run off of pure adrenaline all the time. Like, I'm burning fat just talking right now. And with Survivor, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna put on the best show that I possibly can. And some would say, I'm not ready for this experience. The game is older than I am, but to those people, I say, watch me work.
Watch him work, baby. Watch him work. 19-year-old child thinking they're going to win Survivor. I can walk down this street, every street here, and ask a child, you going to win Survivor today? You teenager? Yes. You know why? Because as I'm talking, I'm burning fat. Usually you do burn fat as a child talking, but you, my friend, you don't look like you're burning fat as you're talking. We'll see what happens. Next.
My name is Carla Cruz Gadoy. I am a project manager.
What is that? Some more rainbow earrings?
Having to survive in real life is definitely what has prepared me to be on this
looks like watermelon earrings.
Learn to kind of like fend for yourself. And in a way that made me very selfish.
You tell me.
You kind of had to cheat. Sometimes I had to steal to get by.
That's watermelon earrings.
To, like, look someone in the eye.
That's kind of cool.
And literally lie to them. I think I'll do a good. And then being able to start drama, like my family, they're chismosas. A chismosa is someone who's nosy.
That's
and
my.
I'm a chismosa because
I have a few in them in my family.
I'm not going to tell you everything about me. So to finally be here at the stand, on my toes, the breeze, the humidity in my hair.
So she is about to break the rules. She's about to lie, cheat, and steal. She's about to be nosy. Be careful, my girl, how nosy you're going to get. Because that doesn't work that well in Survivor. Maybe in life it works for you. In Survivor, it's very difficult. But her being sneaky, I like. Her saying she'll do whatever it takes. That she lied, cheating, she stole in real life. She tells us. That is... we'll move on. Next.
My name is James. I'm from Philly, and I think I have what it takes to win Survivor because I grew up playing chess. I won the U.S. Open for my rating bracket
James.
when I was like 12. And
I knew it. He plays chess.
So that gave me a nice kind of world view. But I also was kind of the only person that kind of looked like myself
Smart
in those
guy.
places. So I feel like being a fish out of water in a bunch of different environments and navigating those social structures will bode well in this game. With chess, there's not one way to actually win. I feel like it's timing. When do you make that move? When do you
don't think
from
this
the
is
plan to
chess.
throw your opponent off guard? Same thing here with Survivor.
Don't think
Survivor,
you're playing
everybody's
chess.
making moves. Every vote off's a move. The question is, when do you take
not
your
the same
shots?
thing.
And when do you sit back and let other people make their mistakes? So I'm just excited to get out there. The more information I get, the more stuff going on, the more variables, the more chaos, the better for me, because I feel like I'm good at those things, and this will prove if I am or I'm not.
Okay, so we hear people all the time talk about, I'm good at chess, and that's why I'm going to win this game. I'm a psychiatrist. That's what I do for a living, so why can't I go all the way? I'm a poker player. I read people for a living. I'll go back to my first statement with your boy, the first guy I talked about. When you get punched in the face, everything changes. And if I were to, let's say I were to school a Survivor future player that I knew for a fact was going to play, I would say everything that you think now is going to disappear when the game starts. So what I need you to do is stay strong. Stay strong. And always walk off on your own and think a certain few things. Like, I can do this. I'm strong enough to do this. I can make it. I need to keep my mind clear. That's the main thing in Survivor. You keep your mind clear. Season 19, I've always said this. You probably heard me say it time and time again. People quit the game without quitting the game. Season 19, everyone was in the... You see me chopping wood, everybody's sitting in there shaking. My mind wanted to give up. It was like, shut it down. Let's go in there and cuddle with them. But I kept telling myself, stay strong. Stay strong. I can do this. Stay strong. And trust me, it's not easy. It's hard to do. But you have to have those few seconds, minutes, hours of the day to walk out on your own and say, I'm going to stay strong today. I'm not going to let this get to me. And you talk to yourself. You get your mind right. This is bullshit. Everything we're hearing with every one of these players is before the game. So we very rarely see these kind of, you see strength when we start the game, and then we see them break down crying when the game is ongoing. So let's move on. I don't want to go too long with this. Next.
My name is Noelle Lambert, and my life has definitely prepared me for the game of Survivor.
Okay, here you go. So
I earned myself a Division I scholarship to play lacrosse. I was a standout player. I started every single game. I was the leading point scorer. And
she was an athlete already.
Moped accident that caused me to lose my left leg above the knee. But about a year
them damn mopeds are dangerous.
Field, I scored a goal in my first game back. So that's when I decided to do a sport that I'd never even tried before, and it was track and field. So a year later, I was able to compete at the Tokyo
USA.
And there I set a new American record for 100 meter for my classification group. So
wow.
I want people to look at me.
She got a record in the Olympics.
I want people to look at me and be inspired and motivated. And just to be here, it is honestly a dream come true. And I think I'm absolutely going to win. I'm going to be the first amputee to ever win the game of Survivor.
All right. She's going to be the first amputee to ever win Survivor, she says. Now, when you have someone that, you know, that's an athlete by nature, all of a sudden they wake up the next day, they don't have a leg. It's like you think mentally they have to get ready. This is the type of thing that you think mentally she has to be ready. No way this girl even comes close to quitting the game. We haven't seen anybody yet quit in a 26 version day of Survivor. Hopefully we don't. That's 2 weeks less than the real Survivor. So hopefully we don't ever see that. But I like this girl because I think that she's been through some things. And I know we have the guy that was a gang member that went to college and graduated. We have these inspiring people, but this girl lost a limb. Can you imagine that for a second? Imagine that. Losing a limb. I'd rather be in a gang when I was 16 and then quit when I'm 19 and go to college and graduate than lose my limb. Matter of fact, if you told me that you have to lose your limb today or join a gang, I'm joining a gang. That's all. Next.
Hi, my name is Gio Bustamante. I was born in Peru, but I grew up in Miami. And having to experience a completely different culture that we have here in the United States, I feel like it's going to be a benefit for me because I think people will underestimate me. But I'm here to play the game at the end of the day because I've been watching Survivor for probably 10 years. And Survivor has actually helped me a lot. Being a gay Latino immigrant, you know, you start creating all these insecurities when you're young about yourself. But seeing people like me on Survivor that were doing such a good job has given me that strength that make me say, you know what, if you want to be on Survivor, go for it. So I want to play the game hard, and I want to play the game until somebody tells me, listen, you're playing too hard. I'd rather like tone it down a little bit than not do enough and then go home having regrets.
Don't listen. If someone tells you you're playing too hard, vote them off. That's what I did because they told me that. Play the game hard, always. I think that's what we're lacking these days. In these times, this season 41, 42, we seen Omar play the game super hard. We seen Drea play the game not hard at all, just kind of sit around and just walk on a trail and find idols. So I want to see people play the game hard without trying to make a name for themselves. I think that's what Omar at the end of the day was trying to do, become a supervillain. I don't think it worked for him, but it was entertaining TV. This guy here, trying to play the game hard from the get-go, I think that that's what he's going to do. And I think he's going to be one of the more interesting characters that we see balls out. Will they look for idols at the beginning? That's the thing. Who's going to look for an idol at the beginning of the game? Everybody walks off looking for idols, and then they all of a sudden becomes people to get rid of. So maybe it'll be him. Next.
Hi, my name is Nneka. I'm a pharmacist by trade from West Texas.
Okay.
But originally I'm from Nigeria. That's where I was born and raised before I moved to the United States.
Nigeria, born and raised.
Coming into this game,
people
I'm going to have to draw from all
with
of
this
my
clip
life experiences, all 42 years
that has not been born in America.
Survivor is about
again, they must be American citizens.
I can't cheat. It's how I've raised my kids. But my smile is a huge part of who I am. It can be a tool I can use.
She doesn't lie, cheat, or steal. She's just a nice person.
They trust me. And I would not be here if I was not absolutely sure that I could win. So I am here. You can get first dibs at the season 43. So Survivor title owner.
She's gonna. Okay. All right. Survivor title owner. She's gonna do well because she's right. Everyone's gonna trust her. She's the type of person that can go all the way to the end because she's not gonna lie, cheat, and steal. She's not gonna make any big moves. She's not going to do anything threatening, as that's what she's saying anyway. She's just gonna let her smile take her to the end of the game. That sounds like a winner to me. Isn't that what we have these days? You smile, you win. You just nice. Just be nice and you can win the game of Survivor. Or like Johnny Fairplay says, just let's check the bank accounts. And then the person that has the lowest bank account, let's just go ahead and check that now. Propes, hey Propes, let's check those bank account numbers. Let's not worry about playing this game. Who's the brokest? I don't agree with that, but she's the type of person that can go a long ways because she's not going to go look for clues. She's not going to play strategically, which means she's not going to make people worry about her. She's going to be trustworthy. She can easily get to the final 5. Easily. Because she's not a threat. You can go that way. That's an easy way to go. Will she be a physical player, though? Because if she's falling on her face every physical challenge, then that could be a problem. So if she's a physical player and then she has all those elements, then she can go far. I think the worst thing to do in Survivor these days is play strategically. That's what it is. It sucks. It sucks. But that's what it is until they cast all strategic players. But we cast this one person that says she's not going to lie, cheat, and steal. She's going to get to the end with her smile. Okay, guys, that's all I got with these. We'll do the next crew when they come out with them all. And I hope you enjoy this type of content. This is Survivor content, so you should. If you haven't checked out Enhanced Reality, check it out. I'm doing videos on that right now. I'll put the description in the below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like it. I very rarely say these type of things, but except for Enhanced Reality. Because we're keeping it real over there. That's for real. That's all I got for you. Until next time, keep hope alive.